Welcome back. It's last call, y'all.
Woo!
So,
Exciting.
whoa, my God. Yeah.
Wait,
There was another thing I had in my notes, and I don't know if we've talked about this or not. I know we talked about it in the group chat. I don't know if I brought it up on here. What's with that Martha's Vineyard Georgia State meetup?
whoa. There's a lot of money up there. That's what's with it.
I know, but like, does Massachusetts have that many Georgia State people that are willing to come out to something to do a Martha's Vineyard? I know the name Martha's Vineyard, and in my mind, that just associates to wealth.
It does. It is. And it's also a ferry ride over there. So I hope there's someone we have in mind that is already going to come to this event and is going to donate a large sum of money.
Right.
That makes the event worth it. And then at that point, as organizers, you try to get more people to come to Martha's Vineyard for this
Yeah.
event, blah, blah, blah.
As someone who's done some fundraising, that feels like what the most common thing would be. That you already had check in hand basically, and like everything else is a wash, and you can even leverage that check in hand to raise additional funds while you're there. Somebody
Right.
probably just said, "Hey, we want you to come up here. We're willing to cut a check for X number of dollars, and please, dear God, do it." And that'll be exciting for me. Probably just some Georgia State fan, right?
Some alum that
Yeah.
So
I didn't want to poo poo it. A lot of people were poo pooing it. I didn't want
poo-pooed
to.
it.
Well, I'm like, well, if I could see the numbers, I would be more likely to or not to, right? Like I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's a failure. I
Right.
don't understand. And I don't have enough
yeah,
information
I don't
to,
know.
to make an opinion.
Yeah, I'm not poo pooing it. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're absolutely right. Both of you guys are right. I think that it sounds like they have someone who's committing something, and they wanted to have an event up there, and maybe they're trying to raise some more money from people they know up there or something. It's just so odd for Georgia State to have something in Massachusetts.
And
Yeah.
are there other things posted to that same account around Atlanta, or is it like nothing ever about any fundraising, and then all of a sudden Martha's Vineyard? Because that's a little
I don't
weird.
know. I
When
forgot
is it?
about it.
It was Blake's Instagram or Twitter or something.
I
Wasn't
got it.
it?
Well, I got an email about it today.
Did you?
Well, that's
Yeah.
really stupid because they know
David,
you
let's
live in
go.
Atlanta.
Oh shit! I lost you guys. Where'd you guys go?
Right here.
I think it's me.
There you are. There you are. There you are.
When is
Yeah.
it? I
No.
want to know.
It is August 4th, so it's coming up. Yeah, 2 to 5 o'clock. We got. Oh wait. Oh, this is funny. I got this email today. Oh, July. It says. I was thinking June. It says RSVP by July 21st. Oh, specific location provided in RSVP confirmation.
Ooh.
They
Oh,
yeah.
it's oh, I'm sorry. It says it's Dr. Blake and his wife. So they're both double B's. Brian Blake and Bridget Blake. BB.
It's too bad it's not because I'm sometime in the fall in September headed up to up there to the
Oh, is that why we need to
Northeast.
move the podcast in
No.
September or whatever it was?
Well, July. Well, we're not moving in July. In August, no. I'll be in.
Okay.
I'll be in Cancun.
Oh. No,
I'm more upset about the failure of sending you an email about it from here, right? You should target at the very least like the surrounding states,
Sure.
maybe.
Yeah.
Find some kind of mileage that Georgia
Well, I mean,
definitely is not part of.
well, I don't know who this email is all sent to. I'm assuming it's probably the exact same list they send to every single thing that goes out.
For all I
Yeah.
know, I got it too. I just get so much junk in my email. I don't get emails anymore.
Yeah.
My email is
Yeah.
useless at this point.
Yeah.
So Tim, my idea. What's your idea? What's your idea for a shirt or a logo or something?
Oh, it's not for a shirt or logo. It was just I don't even know how this came up, but I was thinking we have this baseball stadium we're building
Do we?
At some point.
Supposedly.
at some point, wouldn't it be cool if we like somehow incorporated the Hank Aaron wall and I don't know, like for charity, if someone hits a home run, it goes in that area. There's like a donation made and people can match it and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. That'd be a fun,
Oh
good
yeah,
community focused
I
thing to
don't
do.
think the wall's going to be
It's gonna
part
be
of
beyond it. I
the
know.
stadium any longer,
It's
right?
not. This is gonna be. The stadium's gonna
I don't
end.
hear
And the
anymore,
walls
Tim.
you don't.
Oh, now I do.
I hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
I've heard you the whole time. It's David's fault.
Is
Okay, yeah,
the
that's
is the outfield wall going to be before the Hank Aaron wall? I think it
Well,
is.
yeah,
Right?
we don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
The last render that we saw about it was still had softball next to it, and basically there was a walkway that led up to the wall that would be the separation of softball and baseball.
Do we
But
believe
yeah.
it?
Pretty sure that's racist.
Yes. Or it's densest because you're talking about soft and hard ball.
Ooh, now we're talking about soft and hard. Let's not go down this road.
How can we keep going down this road? I'm excited.
Yeah. This aisle brought to you by Viagra. You go from soft to hard. Oh, now Ryan froze for me for a second, man.
I just thought it'd be cool to do something like that if it fits, but it sounds like it won't. So forget it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think something. I mean, obviously, anything like that you can do, I think would be a good idea. I just don't. We don't know what it's going to look like. I bet they never put out a render. I think we won't know what it's going to look like until we get there.
It better not do that.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, there has to be a render out there. There's
Does
just
there?
no way. They're like, hey, we're gonna pay you a bunch of money. This is how much you get.
well,
Just show us your finished product when you're done.
It's probably just some over bird's eye blueprint of where they need to put what, and that's all it's going. I don't think there's not going to be like a little 3D rendering of marketable type stuff. I would assume. I don't know.
Now, Tim, I would imagine you're right. There's something out there because what they're doing, what they think is the right thing, is targeting a very small number of very rich people. Is the only thing I can gather is that for fundraising, for development, they've basically said we're not going to go after your $5, your $10. We're going to go after $1 million. You know, 100K.
Are you back on Martha's Vineyard now, or are you still on baseball?
I'm on development in the Georgia State Athletic Department.
Oh, okay.
And so I would bet that there is something they're showing those people that they have not shown us and that they are not interested in showing anyone else because they do not give a shit. They are saying your money is not worth it to us, and the people who are donating large checks are what we're going to focus on because we get one of those, it equals, a couple thousand of you.
The big screws, right?
Well, and in a way, it makes sense, and that is a very traditional development attitude. You don't need to give up one to get the other, though. Like it's not hard. Once you have a rendering, put it out there and ask people for money. Like you don't have to even. I prefer you put in the work and you do make phone calls even for the $10, $25, whatever. But like even if you just did a press release or put it out on social media or emailed it. Or all of those things.
Did not decline comment when asked about it for a news article.
Right. It's sort of like they took it and they were like, man, we are not going to give a shit about anything else. We're not even going to go for like the free points. We're just going to, you know what? I know that free space in bingo is free, but hear me out. Let's try doing it without it.
Yeah, that's a good analogy there. I like that.
I'm a metaphor machine today.
You're a metaphornatic. Metaphornatic.
I can't tell if you're making fun of me or hitting on me.
Well, yeah, 6 of this, half dozen of another. You never even know what it is.
Only if you swallow.
Is this what they call negging?
Yeah, no, but like why don't we do the bricks idea? You know, they do that everywhere. Where get people to pay $150 for a brick, and
Something around the Hank Aaron thing, right?
and just lining up the baselines or something. There's opportunities to do stuff.
We do have
And
a
if
whole brickyard.
we do have a brickyard, or brickyard, right? We don't.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
brickyard. Yeah, I believe a brickyard is a place where bricks are made, and
And
so,
a racetrack.
What?
One of those races is, they call it the brickyard.
Oh, really? But I think
Well,
that's what, like, a like, if you said, like, a brickyard, I think it's a place where bricks are manufactured. I
it
think.
would make
I might be
it
making
would.
sense.
No,
making
no,
it
no,
up.
no. That makes logical sense. But yeah,
So we're making bricks. We could just put people's names on them.
yeah. Have you seen our season? We've been making bricks for a while.
Oh, see, that was the better metaphor.
All right. So my idea.
Well, real quick, I was
Okay,
trying
go
to
ahead,
see.
take it.
I was trying to see if the consulting firm that's going to build the stadium actually posted about it. I'm paying attention to their website because they do post all the projects they're working on, but no, the designer of the project has not posted about our brand new ballpark at 610 Pollard Boulevard. So hopefully soon.
No, hopefully something. So my idea, I made a real. So we've been doing this is going on the 5th year of doing the podcast.
Jesus.
It never crossed my mind that we abbreviate Save Atlanta just the like the SOA or the S Mike A or whatever. But if you kept of together, SOFA is sofa. And so I just want to do a shirt with a sofa on it, and then probably like a football and a basketball, baseball bat, whatever. But that's all it is. And like established 2019, and you're like, what the fuck is your shirt? State of Atlanta, SOFA, sofa.
You gotta have the new JD Vance meme.
Oh, what is that?
Oh shit! No,
the picture of him that the guy got declined his admittance to the country over.
But when I was brainstorming this idea with my business partner ChatGPT, and so I was like talking to it about like, this is an idea I have. I know it's obscure, blah 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 blah. I'm like having to justify myself. Like, don't think I'm stupid, ChatGPT. I'm whatever.
I love you, ChatGPT.
Nice to you about it. It's like, don't worry, you're cool. We love
you. Oh no,
you.
because what a brilliant idea. And but then it came across with some taglines, and it was something like well, they had multiple. Literally, it's like get comfortable or make yourself comfortable. State of Atlanta. I was like, oh, I like that. I
thought this was going in a different direction. I thought there was going to be like a ChatGPT came up with something atrocious, just hilarious.
Oh no, just a sofa, and and then also in addition to like the football and the basketball, the baseball bat and shit. I have a rendering on Canva already, but I want to send it to somebody who knows what they're doing to give me a real version. This is just my version of it, and got some beer cans and a Ryan. I have a spilled beer on there. So I think it would go along.
It's a little too soon. Too soon. Maybe a play on Sofa King, right? Like sofa.
I thought about that. The Sofa King or something like that. Yeah. Just sofa. State of Atlanta.
I like it.
My original idea was just a blue shirt and a white outline of a couch, and that was it. And through my conversations, I was like, oh, we'll add like some sports balls to it,
I wonder if we will end up with this rendering. Just skipping back to, I'm staring at the rendering, looking.
No way. There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
No. I mean, it doesn't have the softball next to it, so that's different.
No, the first one didn't have softball, but it did have a video board, didn't it?
It does have a video board,
and we know that's not coming. So
do we know that?
We
unconfirmed have been told there's no video board.
But although things we hear through the grapevine, I don't really even believe that either, right?
So I heard no video board from somebody, and then somebody in our group chat said they heard no scoreboard, and I'm like, I don't believe no scoreboard. There's got to be a scoreboard. That's
right.
You've got to have a scoreboard. But they heard no board and probably
No video
thought
board.
scoreboard a grapevine, lost in translation there. I think they whoever they heard it from was no video board. So which I'm fine with video. Do we have a video board now?
No,
No idea.
we don't.
Yeah.
So in this
We
rendering,
need
though,
to
it
put
does have.
we need to get the football video board on a pivot so we can just turn it around.
Like
And
a
then
big
that'll
So in this rendering, though, it does have the Hank Aaron wall incorporated into the outfield wall.
I hope so. I hope so. That would be awesome.
I think it's gonna be there.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be incorporated. I just like I said, we just don't know, but I really, it would be amazing if that wall was not incorporated somehow into the wall.
If there was someone that wanted to sponsor some kind of memorial thing and throw a couple mil into it, we would not incorporate it and let it be its own thing, right? Off by itself.
If somebody wanted to sponsor the wall and make it a real I think that
kind of like it is now, right? I mean,
it needs some
people drive through Atlanta and stop at it and take pictures in front of the wall.
Brian, when Ryan and I were there for the luncheon or banquet or whatever the hell it was that was going on, we pre-gamed because that's what we do. What was it? In the 2-3 hours we were there, 4, 5, 6 people came by just to take pictures of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was a weekday. That was like business hours when we were there and everything.
Yeah.
What else do we have? We have that blue and white event coming up, right? That's in August.
Blue and white affair.
Yeah.
Yeah. BWA.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
It's the second annual Friends and Family of Football Blue and White Affair. $100 per person, though. Oof.
Yeah, hard pass.
Oof.
I'm out.
You get food and beverage.
For my blood.
Come on.
Do you get food? Do you get adult beverage?
It just says food and beverage included. That's it.
You're right. It'll be a glass of iced tea they poured an hour and a half before the event started, and it's sitting at your table when you get there.
Yeah. We'll see.
So, are you guys gonna go, Tim? You go Blue White Fair?
I honestly avoid dressing up as much as I can. So,
yeah, I don't blame you.
It's cocktail attire. It's not even like the normal events we have.
I went to some event they had in like Woodruff Park years ago. I got invited through the PAC when I was on the board of the PAC.
Nice.
And I didn't realize it was a formal affair. So I showed up in jeans and my untucked blue Georgia State polo.
Mm-hmm.
And Lee like looked me up and down when I walked in. I'm like, I didn't know.
He's like, you're not invited anymore.
I was never invited back, I don't think. So, I wasn't invited back to the PAC. So that's for sure.
That wasn't Lee's fault, I'm sure.
No, I don't think Lee cares that much about it. So.
No, she appreciated fans.
Well, so that's good. We're good, right?
Yeah, we can cut it.
Seems like it.
Peace out, everybody. Talk to you next week. I can't find my mouse cursor, so I can't end the show. Got to use this instead. There we go.
At least you don't need your keyboard.
Say goodbye, guys.
Bye.